Hello, my PUC first year students. Now we will start the next chapter, that is the story of the evolution of man. In this chapter, we will discuss the evolution of man. Evolution of man. Here, the evolution of man means the evolution of the human being. The term human is derived from the Latin word humanus. It is the adjective form of homo, meaning man, inclusive of woman. The evolution of man is a long, slow, and gradual process running over millions of years, but it is a small portion in the history of the evolution of the earth and subsequently the evolution of various life forms that have appeared on earth till today. Evolution of earth Evolution of the earth and various life forms is an ongoing process. It has never stopped since its origin. Next, origin and evolution of earth. There are many theories regarding the origin of earth, but the origin of the earth has not been conclusively understood. The theories only try to unravel the mystery of the origin of the earth. Some of them are religious or philosophical, and the others are scientific. Among the scientific theories, like the steady state theory, the pulsating theory, the Big Bang theory, etc. Among them, Big Bang theory is popular and widely accepted. Earth is one of the planets in the solar system, but it is the only planet on which life has evolved. Earth is said to have been formed at least 4.5 billion years ago. The temperature was so high that the earth was a white hot mass of melted rock. It witnessed frequent volcanic eruptions and large collisions. Many numbers of comets and meteors collided with the earth in its early years of evolution. One such large collision is believed to have caused the Earth's tilt and the formation of the moon. Those are a couple of important factors, along with many others, which formulated the weather and climate of the Earth. The Earth remained in the molten state for many million years and then began to cool. The volcanic activity also reduced considerably. The gradual cooling of the earth made the outer side to become solid rock, which is called Earth's crust. Further, cooling made the the earth, the earth's crust to contract, resulting in the formation of mountains and valleys. They are like folds and wrinkles appearing on an apple which is left to dry for a few days. The gases released by volcanoes created the primordial atmosphere. The crust was still hot and water was in the form of steam. Further cooling condensed the steam to form clouds and then rains began to pour in torrents. This continuous downpour formed lakes, rivers, oceans, and seas. The rains and winds eroded the valleys and mountains. The erosion formed rocks to break and form teeny particles of sand and mud. The continuous erosion formed soil and the ocean floor. Earth was still not compatible for life to originate because the atmosphere was toxic. Next, the origin and evolution of life. There are many there are many theories regarding the origin of life on Earth. According to the most popular theory, about 700 million years ago, the basic chemicals in the Earth's atmosphere, hydrogen and carbon, somehow combined to form life in the water. This slowly evolved into primitive water plants. They began to grow and occupy the shallow and warm seas. The water plants gradually adapted themselves and began to encroach onto the onto the land. About 500 million years ago, protozoa originated in the water. It is considered to be the first form of animal life. Then, single cell beings became multicellular. The primitive life forms like photosynthetic bacteria released oxygen into the atmosphere as they evolved. This made the earth more habitable for other higher life forms to originate and evolve. Water creatures appeared. Insects and amphibians came into existence. That the amphibians were capable of existing on land and water as well. Then the reptiles appeared, and some of the species among them adapted to become birds. All this diversified life forms took about 400 million years to evolve. Mammals evolved about 200 million years ago. Horses, camels, dogs, etc. evolved around 50 million years ago. Many diverse species of life originated and thrived. Some among them became extinct when they were unable to adapt to the climatic changes or dominance of other species. For example, dinosaurs, which once were a dominant species on Earth, became extinct about 65 million years ago. The next point, that is the evolution of man. This one we shall discuss in the next class. Thank you for watching and listening.